Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing? So excited to be here as always. My name is Jennifer Matthews and I own Creating Financial Literacy LLC and Matthews on Money. Come to you live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Facebook, live on Zoom. I post most of them to YouTube, but not all of these get posted. So you definitely want to be live with us on Thursday nights so that you don't miss anything. So to my faithfuls, I love my tribe, love having you here every Thursday. So I am the Chief Financial Strategist and I coach Henry's, high earners. Henry, like a man's name. H-E is a high earner. N-R-Y, not rich, yes. So many people make really good money and they just have not achieved their goals. Sometimes feel like they're spinning their wheels. Like, I know I make good money, but I just can't see it. That's where I come in. High earners who are not rich yet, using my signature money system. And that's what we're going over tonight. My signature, thank you for the hearts, my signature money system, M.O.N.E.Y, money system. So we started it 2 weeks ago. And as I tell folks, most of the time, from 1 week to the next, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I did know. I said for 5 weeks, we're going to go over M.O.N.E.Y. And then last week we had the tragedy of the helicopter crash where 9 beautiful souls were lost. And we digressed and I talked about the financial love letter. That is must-see TV. It is on YouTube. You really, really, really need to go and watch that video about the financial love letter. Okay, so let's jump into tonight's slides and I will show you how to access our YouTube channel. So let me start sharing my slides. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm not going to start singing. I'm not going to do that to y'all. That was not the gift that God gave to me. So there we go. All right, so the show, this is called Developing Your Debt-Free Dream Lifestyle. When you are mired in debt, it stresses you out. That stress leads to all kinds of issues, arguments, health issues, all kinds of stuff. And it hinders your dreams. It hinders your dreams. We start lifting those debt burdens. Hopefully your health is not too far gone. Your doctor can turn your health around and you can start to dream again, fund those dreams because there's cash flow again. And you can start living the life of your dreams. Okay, so we always start by getting the legal stuff out the way. Individual financial results may vary. Jennifer S. Matthews, yours truly, Creating Financial Literacy LLC, and any of its entities do not render financial, legal, tax, or real estate advice. The content is for informational purposes only. Here is how you access our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube. Type in Matthews, my last name, M-A-T-T-H-E-W-S, Matthews on Money. All one word, no spaces. Matthews on Money. That will bring up our YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button so that you know when I upload something, because what I upload is rich in knowledge. Rich in knowledge. I don't like to waste my breath. Rich in knowledge. Then watch the videos. They're good, y'all. They're good, they're good, they're good. And share the videos. Get other people to watch the videos. You definitely want to go back and watch last week's video about the financial love letter. Another one of my favorites is how to get a tuition-free degree. Great video. Don't wait till 11th and 12th grade to watch the video. Start in middle school, elementary school, watching that video. Don't wait. If you got grandkids, you got kids, don't wait. Graduate school scholarships exist. Go watch the video. Why? Because student loan debt is at a crisis level. So avoid student loan debt by watching the video. Did you know that there are colleges that don't charge tuition to anybody? It's in the video. Okay, let's move on. Tonight, we are talking about my signature money system. Yes, we're talking about it. This is what I use to get people out of debt. We're on a mission to be debt-free. Hashtag I can be debt-free. Hashtag Matthews on Money. The media doesn't talk about you being debt-free because they don't want you to be debt-free, because retailers don't want you to be debt-free, because then they'll be in debt. They'd rather that we be in debt instead of them being in debt. So they don't talk about it. But how about we be debt-free and let them deal with their issues and people who don't listen to us? Okay, grab a notepad. I'm old school. Okay, write it down. Write the vision and make it plain. You are planning your debt-free dream lifestyle. You ain't planning mine. I got my own plan because my plan is different from your plan. The Maldives are in my plan. You don't know what the Maldives are? Put that in Google. Maldives are in my plan. They may not be in your plan because my plan is mine. Grab paper and pencil for your plan. So you're in the right place today if you're stressed by debt. You're not alone. I just got some new stats yesterday. 53% of high earners living paycheck to paycheck. You're not even alone. Not alone. You're tired of scraping by. You're tired of arguing about money. Here's the thing, and I say it all the time. Some of those arguments about money are with yourself. I want to buy it. You can't afford it. I want to buy it. You can't afford it. You're arguing with yourself. You're not even arguing with somebody else, your spouse, your kids. You're arguing with you. Oh, let's go do it. No, let's not. You hate not having money for something you or your child wants or needs. Or, I said it earlier, you know you make good money, but you just don't seem to be getting ahead, or you're not where you think you should be financially. I was furious with Walmart when they got rid of the greeters. Who said welcome to Walmart? It was always a senior citizen and not somebody close to 65. These folks were like in their 70s or 80s because they needed the money. I was upset. I know it was a business decision, but those seniors needed that money. They weren't where they needed to be financially in their most senior years of life. Yeah, some of them did it because they wanted to be social and be out with people, but a lot of them needed that money. And you're in the right place if you're just sick and tired of being sick or tired, but for the last time. Because we always say we sick and tired, and we stay on the same gerbil wheel. We stay on the same treadmill of doing the same thing and wanting different results, but we're not willing to change. And that's because we don't have a system. And that's why things can't change. We're out of control. We're in a state of confusion. It's like organized chaos. We're just going around and around. On this slide, because I know I got most of the people are on Facebook, you bought too much stuff, which creates a financial emergency, which keeps us broke. So we have trouble planning for the future because we bought too much stuff. So we're broke, which creates a financial emergency. And we just have these four balls that we're constantly juggling from one thing to the next. Boom, boom, boom. Got these four balls always in the air. We don't have a system. We have little or no financial cushion. So everything is an emergency. And we just got this vicious cycle. And it's like, stop the world. I want to get off. I don't want to be a grown-up anymore. We can change it. And that's what the signature money system is about. And that's what I help my clients create for themselves. Okay, so let's talk about the signature money system, M.O.N.E.Y. M is for mindset. We covered mindset 2 weeks ago. Tonight, we're talking about O is for observation. The letter N is for knowledge. I can spell it, starts with a K, but work with me. It's called poetic license. E is for execution, and Y is for yearning. And we're going to cover all of them. Mindset is already on YouTube. If you weren't here 2 weeks ago, go watch it or go watch it again. Great video. Great video. Tonight, we're going to talk about O is for observation. Observation, looking at stuff. Now, you might think observation is just having a budget. Nope. It ain't that simple. Observation, looking inside, internally, externally, looking at the past, looking at the present, and looking forward. I said this is your debt-free dream lifestyle, dreaming forward. Here's the thing, and I said this in the mindset program, the mindset video. The mindset that got you into debt cannot get you out of debt. If you have an addiction to Macy's One Day Wild, I can't get you out of debt. If Macy's One Day Wild got you into debt and you are still addicted to Macy's One Day Wild, I can't get you out of debt until you break that addiction. And that's an observation of the mindset that you have to make. The mindset that got you into that can't get you out of debt. And that's part of the observation. So in some places, mindset and observation are intertwined. Only in some places. So don't think, oh, when she says observation, she means I need to have a budget. Yes, you need to look at your numbers, but that is not all that observation is. So let's look at internally and externally. Come back and look at the video so that you can write down these questions. Tonight, they're rhetorical because we're not interactive to talk about them, but these are some questions you really need to look at. What is your mindset about money? Go back and look at video number 1. And that video is not all inclusive either. So really have some introspection. What is your self-talk? What are you telling yourself? There's a great book called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. You may want to grab that book from the library. Externally, where does your money go? In the mindset video, we talked about who do you spend your time with? Do you spend your time with people who care about their money and their resources? Or do you spend your time with people who throw money away and don't care? Who live off of credit cards, have credit scores in the 400s? Another external question. Are your actions in alignment with your thoughts, your values, and your goals? If your goal is to buy a house, are you going to happy hour 3 days a week spending money? And then you're short on your down payment. You can't save for your down payment. So are your actions of happy hour 3 days a week in alignment with your thought and goal, thought of buying a house, goal of saving for the down payment? Is that action in alignment? So these are some things that are external. Some of the questions around past, present, and future with observation, and again, sometimes it overlaps with mindset. Go back and look at that video. How were you raised regarding money? That's a past question. How do you currently regard money? How do you think about money? How do you treat money? Money is really just a tool. We as people impart power into money that money doesn't have. Money is just a tool, and we give it power, and we give it power over us. But in reality, it's just a tool, and it's powerless, but we give it power that it does not rightfully have. What role does image and perception or other people play in your life? For the most part, about high 80 to 90th percentile, I could care less what people think about me. I'm my own person. But I know people who they've got to have the latest car, the most expensive car, the designer clothes, the latest fashion. You'll stay broke. You really will. That image and keeping up with that will keep you broke. Think about some of the things going on in the social media world where, Facebook and Instagram are taking away the ability to see likes, and the effect of cyberbullying, because the image and the perception is really messing with the psyche of some people. In those cases, there's a lot of emotions involved. And in other cases, there's a lot of finances involved, where people's finances are really taking a hit because they're buying things they can't afford to keep up an image. I mean, I'm just going to keep it plain. I really wrestled with God about 2 years ago when I felt him calling me to go back into the public eye. Because I was on TV regularly about, 10 or 12 years ago in DC, and I live in the Baltimore media market. So I was cool with that, because when I would go on to DC, people would recognize me because I was always on TV. And I'd go home to Baltimore and nobody knew who I was. That was fine. But when he was calling me to go back into TV, and I was like, I love going outside and be incognito and nobody knows me. If I want to wear a baseball hat and jeans, it's good. And I was like, I wanted to be obedient, but I also wanted to be deep, deep, deep undercover, as Eddie Murphy would say. And I really had an internal struggle, because the image thing was weighing on me. And now here I am every Thursday night going live, and I don't know where these videos are going to go, but I had to yield because of my faith. I don't know where this is going to go, but I was like, okay, because of my faith. But I really struggled with it because I'm a behind the scenes person. And I remember those days of going to DC and people recognizing me. That's not me. But for some people, that's really important to them. And for some people, they spend more than they earn because the image is so very important to them. And the other question I have on the slide is, how much, if any, are you willing to delay your current pleasures or delay gratification for your future? And that's also hard for a lot of people because, we're in this instant society, and the cell phones have just made it worse because we got text messages pop up in an instant, email pops up in an instant, and we just want everything right away. And it's becoming harder and harder to delay gratification. And when you're talking about saving and investing and things that take time to grow, and we're so used to getting so many things right away, it makes it harder. It makes it harder. So these are some observations and some questions that go with, and this is not all of them, but these are just some of the things that you have to look at in the observation, because to reach your long-term goals, to get to your dreams, there's some things that have to happen along that road. Along that road. Growing up, oh, I can't wait to get to high school. Oh, I can't wait to be 21. Oh, I can't wait to be 30. It takes time. And what are you willing to do during that time, particularly while we're in an instance society, and you're seeing other people get things, but you also don't know what they gave up or went through to get what you see. Okay, so let's look at some insights. We're talking about the letter O in my signature money system, which is observation. And observation is far more than these few questions that I've mentioned here. For example, the majority of people don't balance or reconcile their checking account or any of their financial statements, their credit card bills. They don't look at their retirement statements that come in quarterly. They don't look at these things. And I mentioned observation is far more than looking at the numbers, but people don't look at the numbers either. So many couples don't even know how much each other makes. They may or may not even talk about it at tax time. We're in tax season now, and couples may or may not know what each other makes, what each other's deductions are. How many deductions are you missing out on because you're not talking to each other? And I know the tax law changed. Now they got this one massive deduction, and a lot of people can't itemize anymore. But when you could itemize, how much did you miss out on? And there's some new opportunities in the deduction world that we'll talk about, not for this tax season, but that you can look into in 2020 to take advantage of, so that when you file for this year, okay, there's so much under observation. There's so much opportunity under observation. Okay. So you have the ability to become more observant when it comes to your finances and your financial future. So many people stick their head in the sand, primarily out of fear. But I can tell you that many people overcomplicate their finances. It is not as complicated as folks make it out to be, because most of it is just fear of the unknown. It is simple addition and subtraction. And the joy comes in the multiplication when you have excess money and you invest it and it multiplies. But the basic numbers of a spending plan is addition and subtraction. We add in this much income and we subtract this much expenses, we get some leftovers and we multiply it through investments. That's it. And the thing about observation, if you start watching your money, you may see some things and decide to make some different choices that will give you some leftovers that you can then start to multiply. And when you have that ability to multiply, that's when it gets to be fun, because that's where the dreams come in. When you start to multiply the leftovers. When you start to multiply the leftovers. Hashtag I can be debt free. Hashtag developing your debt free dream lifestyle. Okay. My signature money system. M is for mindset, O is for observation, N is for knowledge, E is for execution, Y is for yearning. And this is what I use to get my clients out of debt. If something in this system, and we're rolling through it, we've only done 2, but if something is touching you, schedule a strategy session, okay? A debt elimination strategy session at www.meetwithjennifer.com. Now, I mentioned if you on Facebook, because I log into Facebook early to let those notifications go out and remind people, hey, it's Thursday. Tonight is the first night of Kickstart Your Money in 2020. I'm so excited. Tonight at 8 o'clock is our first session. It's not too late to get in. What is our 2020 Financial Accountability Kickstart? It is an 8-week online group accountability coaching. I am super excited about this. A lot of the financial issues come because people are not organized. Okay, so each week there is an action prompt. So the folks who are in got their action prompt, and we're going to talk about it tonight so you're not behind. There are 4 live accountability sessions. We're having one tonight at 8 o'clock. You're not behind. You need to jump in this. We have a private Facebook group. Okay, so let me say the 8 action prompts, there's 1 a week, and the value is $1,200. There's 4 live accountability sessions, and the value of those is $1,600. We have a private Facebook group valued at $1,000. You will get, as a bonus, a copy of, this is my award-winning and best-selling book, 12 Ways to Put Money in Your Pocket Every Month Without a Part-Time Job. This one was nominated for NAACP Image Award. If you've been hanging around me a long time, you've seen me walk on the red carpet in Hollywood with that book, okay? And you will also get a private one-on-one session with me, 30-minute private one-on-one session with me, okay? So you get all of those things. Value is over $4,000. Only for an investment of $197. $197. Go to www.kickstart, Kickstart, kickstart2020.gr, the number 8.com. And I fixed the glitch, okay? Go to kickstart2020.gr, the number 8.com. $197. Go there now. Go there now. I will send you the link for 8 o'clock. You got 30 minutes, less than 30, you got 25 minutes, because I'm going to dial in at 5 minutes to 8. You got 25 minutes. I will send you the link. You are not behind. We're going to start tonight. And you're going to get all of those things, and you're going to be held accountable to start to organize your finances, develop your goals. I'm going to show you not only how to properly write your goals, but write them in a way that you are more than likely to achieve your goals, and you're going to be held accountable. It is a powerful program to kickstart your finances. A lot of people set resolutions at the beginning of the year and they've let them go already around all kinds of things. Okay. There are people in the group with you who are going to hold you accountable, just like you're going to hold them accountable. Okay. You know what I say? Success doesn't come to you. You've got to go to it. Invest in yourself. You're the one who may be feeling like you need a push or a nudge to get things done. $197. That is a nice night out. Jill Scott's going to be around the corner from me at Maryland Live. That's a $197 night. $197. Sneakers for your kids. I mean, you spend $197 on other things. Why not invest that into your financial future? Your financial future. You've spent $197 with no return on your investment. I'm saying invest it in yourself. I say it often. Success does not come to you. You've got to go to it. So 2020 Financial Accountability Kickstart, 8-week online group accountability coaching. It starts tonight. And all of the sessions are recorded. The 4 live sessions are recorded with full access. You get the email prompt every week. The Facebook group is, of course, live and open, and everybody is in a group holding each other accountable. $197 investment in yourself. The value of everything that's in the package is over $4,000. Go to kickstart2020.gr, the number 8.com. You've got less than 25 minutes before we start. If you sign up and we've already started, you will still get in. You will get a recording of tonight and you will still get all of your materials. You will not be behind because you got the Facebook group to get caught up. I'm in the Facebook group, so you will still have access to me through the Facebook group. I am super excited for you for being here every Thursday night. Bring your friends, okay? Always follow me on Facebook, Matthews on Money. Sign up for the newsletter because stuff comes out in the newsletter that doesn't get on Facebook. Okay, you can subscribe to the newsletter at my website, which is matthewsonmoney.com. And I will see you back here next Thursday. But I do hope to see you tonight at 8 o'clock in the Financial Kickstart 2020. Have a great night, everybody.